cereal, or I use it in granola. But wheat germ is the embryo of the seed, the part that germinates to make a plant. And it has B vitamins such as folate, thiamine. It has phosphorus for bone health, and it's a good source of protein and vitamin E. And it's a boost to the immune system also. It's preventive against cardiovascular disease and cancer. So what I have tonight is it has oats and pecans, and with all that you get a lot of protein and nutrients out of it, out of the patty that I'm going to make. And it's on page 72 in your book if you want to follow along. You can buy the sweet germ in a bag like this, and or either in a jar. It comes in a jar. It's usually found in the cereal section of the grocery store. So that's 1½ cups. And it takes 1 cup of oats, and we use the quick oats. Chopped pecans. I usually put mine in the food processor to get them chopped up really fine. It takes 1 medium onion chopped. It smells really loud. And 1 clove of garlic, and I like garlic, so I'll put a little bit more. You can cut down on it if you don't like it, or you can use garlic powder also. It is, I think it's a ½ teaspoon of salt. ½ teaspoon of salt. I'm using sea salt. And a ½ teaspoon of sage. And 2 tablespoons of Bragg's liquid aminos. And a cup of soy milk. And you just stir it around and get it all mixed up really good. You could use these for burgers on a bun with lettuce and tomato and onion. It would be good too. And another thing, on page 135, there's a recipe for veggies and rice, and it would be a good accompaniment to this patty. And the veggies and rice are really good. They have English peas and other things in them, and brown rice. I usually use brown rice for the recipe, because you're getting a lot of vitamins and stuff with the brown rice too. I just usually make them in patties, and they stick together really good. You don't have to have egg replacer or anything in it. Patty. And for the ones I made tonight, you'll sample on the buffet table. I just made it up yesterday and left it all night, and it was really good and firm, and it worked good with the patty. So and it tasted better if you let it sit a while. And that's basically it. But you'll sample them on the buffet tonight.
Brent, my husband, said, I want to do a green smoothie. I was like, really? Okay, so we're going to let him do it, not just here for support.
I didn't know if I was going to have to do all the talking.
Yes.
I set myself up for that. Well, one of the reasons why I like this one is when we started eating healthier, we really didn't know how at first. And we come across this, my wife found it, some friends told her about it. It was greensmoothiegirl.com. I used to drink coffee like it was going out of style. And the bad thing is with coffee, you would have your highs and your lows. Your highs, so you drink it again, you have highs again, you have lows. And I was feeling pretty bad. But when we started drinking this, you would have your high when you need it, when you started using your energy. And then when you wanted to slow down, you would slow down. You wouldn't have like your heart beating out of your chest type feeling. And then when you needed your energy again, just from this one smoothie we would have in the mornings, it lasts you all day. I've even given it to some of my coworkers for lunch, and they didn't even eat dinner that night. It was amazing. And so they would tell me, it's like, I went home, thought I was hungry, took 2 bites of dinner, and went on, just went and sat down and went to bed.
It gives you all the nutrients that you need, so you're not craving. It takes all the cravings out. Like my friend Carrie says, it's nutrified. It gives you all the nutrients you need, so you do not crave the sweets.
And the recipe was in the list, the paper list that was on the front desk. It was the green smoothie. We're going to start out with 2 cups of water. And 1/4 lemon. Now, where you, the whole thing. 1/4 lemon, we use the whole thing. We use a Vitamix, and I believe the Blendtec does the same thing, but it's very high powered, so you don't find anything once you do this. All right.
Seeds, run, and everything.
Oh yeah, I love this little thing. This was something that helped me with getting rid of tea and anything that had sugar, processed sugar in it. This is stevia. It comes from a leaf. Used to, you would put spoonfuls of sugar into something. This has such a little spoon in it. It's about the size of a lemon. That's all you need for this. And really, with the fruit, you almost don't even need it at all. But a lot of people like it a little bit sweeter.
You get it from the health stores?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Did you put it in there?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Very tiny, just one little thing. It's very, you don't want to put one thing you want.
And then once we put the water in, then we just blend it up just enough to just get it kind of started. That makes some great lemonade. You don't even have to do anything, just stick the whole lemons in there and water and make great lemonade. And next we'll put our kale in. And usually we just use just do a handful. And another trick is too, that's what I was about to say. Another trick is, a lot of people usually take fresh kale and everything and try to do it and put ice in it. It's best to go in and bag it, even if it's fresh kale, or if you buy it in bags like this, and freeze it first. That way you don't even have to use any ice. Everything's already pre-frozen.
You want everything frozen, that is the key. So that it's really nice and cold, because it does not taste good when it is hot. And you really want to make sure that you get the fruit is all frozen.
enough that we can put more in it. And we'll put the, and then we put the spinach in until we get up to 5 cups. So we'll probably take a couple of times putting this in and blend it until we get up to 5 cups.
I want it to get really, really smooth, like a milkshake. See, right now, it looks like,
Still chunky.
see that? You don't want it like that, you want it smooth. Keep going. That's what you want it to look like. It wants almost like water, but a little bit thicker. That's the key. You don't want it to be all. Now we're gonna put the apples. Tell them about this.
Yeah, this thing is, my wife ain't much of a gadget person, but she loves this thing. All you gotta do is push down on the apple, it cores it and everything. And another good thing about this smoothie recipe, you can even put a core in there, because it gets rid of everything. And you're not losing any of the nutrients or anything. You're not throwing anything away, there's no waste. And there's, usually we do 4 apples, and we put it in one of these and pre-freeze them.
Do the whole thing. We're gonna do half at the same time. And this is for 4 people.
And the good thing is you can make, we got 5 people in our family, so this don't last at all. It's drank as soon as it's made. But you can make them and put them in the refrigerator and have them throughout the day or for the next day, because you usually don't want to wait more than 3 days because it'll start going bad.